listening to Party Nerds Weekly.
What up, gang? Welcome back. I'm your host today. Everybody's here. Fax is here, Haas is here, Ralph is here, Jorge's here.
We're the three best
Before we do get into it, and we're glad, hopefully everybody will start pulling in here very shortly. We put up, of course, a very, very controversial bit of news this week. But initially, no less than a couple hours ago, we just found out that Acolyte is now canceled after one season on Disney Plus.
Oh my God!
Something we covered extensively. It is now kaput. Goodbye. So basically, after any type of leeway of that getting a second season, we're just going to have to live in the Skywalker saga again and watch young Anakin, the Wonder Years, one more time.
I will never forgive you.
The Chronicle Tales of Luke and Leia, Ewoks, the Next Generation, all types of shit. Chewbacca and Friends. Whatever you want to give from the Skywalker saga, this is what we're going to have to live with. Because if there's anything new, look, you're not mad.
Damn, already, yeah.
Already, you're not mad at all.
Oh, y'all make me sick. Every single one of y'all make me sick.
Episode 5 of Acolyte was one of the greatest lightsaber battles I ever seen. The choreography that was in that series was nuts. And y'all don't even want it. Y'all don't even want to let it live past the first season.
James, moving forward, the lightsaber battles will be perfection because of the new tech, the new CGIs, and also they're going to hire a stunt coach or something, right?
Shut up! Shut the hell
in the Luke Skywalker saga.
What Luke Skywalker saga? He dead.
I'm sure they're going to like comic book stories. You know, that he's going to come back to life. And you get all the rune stones together and that cow's milk that he drank. And
this is the thing, like. Luke lived through the original 3 movies, and then he shows up in the later sequels, and then they CGI him to show up in the Mandalorian series. Good. And it's like I don't need no more Luke. I love Luke.
Cares
I love Luke.
I'm over it.
To make it, I need more of a good fight to make it a story. Look, back in the day. You used to get greenlit for 4 seasons of any project that was basically put out because it gave you an opportunity to build a story. Whether or not, the power of many. Luke is just gonna be. It's just gonna be a continuation of Luke shit. You just want more Skywalker shit. You know that's just all you're gonna get from now on.
It's the corniest shit on this planet. I'm gonna say if it's the corniest shit on this planet, you can go ahead and hate all you want. I'm gonna hate from the outside. If I see another Luke Skywalker, first off, fuck you all Star Wars fans. Okay?
Hey, look, nobody hates Star Wars shit like Star Wars fans. That's why this shit
y'all got something where you can expand and y'all just keep getting it and y'all just trash it because it's not Luke Skywalker and Anakin Skywalker and this. There's something different, but all of a sudden you geeks come out of nowhere. No, this isn't the Star Wars. And then now we finally have the dopest fight scene ever. And then y'all are just bitching about it. But I swear to God, if we see that old man hit the screen, y'all are going to be sitting there ranting and raving over it. Because you know why? Y'all love Kathleen Kennedy. Y'all do. Y'all secretly and utterly are just loving Kathleen Kennedy stuff. You hate seeing that brother hold that lightsaber, but you love seeing some sibling love. Because you know why? You're weird. Every single one of y'all are weird. You love seeing sisters and brother kisses. And that's weird. But you know what? Have good shit. Because you know why? You're Star Wars fans. Fuck, that made me so mad.
I mean, luckily, I get another season of Andor out of this. And that I felt like that show was perfection.
Dude, I'd rather. You ready for this? You ready for this, Haas? You're not even here.
Haas ain't even here.
Watch Eternals.
All right. So what's up?
Watch Andor.
What's up? I am here now. What's up?
Watch Eternals instead of watch Andor.
Wait. You rather watch Eternals than the what?
Than Andor.
Andor.
I love Andor.
Oh.
That's my thin line. That was my thin line right there.
You know what? I think I'd rather watch Eternals too.
There, see, there we go. We found a medium.
Look, I'd rather watch Eternals too.
Oh,
Andor is the GOAT though. Andor is the shit. Let's be real. All right, so I mean, of course,
I might be low key like, not that I'm completely done with the whole Star Wars shit, because this shit's fucked up on some other
garbage,
right?
garbage doo-doo.
Yeah, I don't know what else they can do other than
stories.
Yeah, I don't know what they can do to
kissing cousins. That's next. That's what next they got.
They're just not
cousins.
Yeah, because the Ahsoka
remember what I was talking about. Did I brought up the whole like you have like the main characters, and then you're doing side stories and shit, and people just don't buy the secondary shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the problem is, even though I don't like the fact that people want the Skywalker story to fucking continue, even though that shit's been dead, like, that's the thing. Like, people are so in love with these main characters, they're not giving these newer characters or side characters much love, because it's not the main story. And that's what happens in these franchises. Like, it's hard. Like I said, can't be the Care Bears and then you give us the Care Bear cousins. Like, it's just hard. It's just hard. Even listen, I love Muppet Babies. It's still not the Muppets. It's the Muppets, but it's not the Muppets. And I love Muppets.
I like how you're comparing Star Wars to Muppets right now.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's just hard, bro. Like, it really is hard to capitalize on like a secondary like route into a franchise. Like, it's tough.
I can't stand every single one of y'all.
I mean, to be honest, like, it's an expanded universe. You want to tell more stories out of the main continuity.
Of course we do. Of course we do. It's just I'm coming from a side where people are not accepting it the way they should. If you understand what I'm saying, like, I wish they would accept it more. And there's not a lot of buzz. And they're probably not providing. And the reason they're not hitting also is because not all of their new stories are hitting. Period. Creative wise, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it didn't. I'm just saying not all of them are hitting the way they should to retain the main fan base, if you understand what I'm saying. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, even Marvel was going through some. People were like, yeah, all this shit is fucked up, until you get a good movie. Now
because
some
the
people are coming around.
Is gone. When something's brand new, everybody wants to see the shiny new penny, and regardless of how whatever you put out just ends up to being the most brilliant shit ever, even though like 3/4 of phase 1 was trash. But at the end of the day,
wait, what? What? 3/4 of phase 1 in what franchise?
Which one are we talking about?
No. Phase 1. Which phase 1? Which phase 1 are you talking about?
Captain America 1.
Wow. What?
Thor 1. Thor 2.
Thor 2 now. Whew, trash. Yeah, but not Captain America and not Thor. Thor was okay.
Captain America 1? You like Captain America?
Oh, that shit is fun. That shit's no. Come on, bro. Nah. Red Skull.
Red Skull.
Come on, man. Nah, stop it.
As a Force ghost.
Nah, man. Stop. Captain America 1 is dope.
So
I just want to
go ahead.
I just want to reference one thing before you go into it. Freckled, I know you just happen to be the one person that's in here defending with an army that's behind you and all that types of stuff, but that same army will straight up stab you in the back. So as much as you want that Knights of Old Republic, they're going to trash it. There's not going to be. They're going to trash that.
They're going to hate watch it.
They're gonna hate watch it, just like they're gonna hate watch the little children that's just going into space, and they're gonna hate that as well too. They're gonna hate watch everything. So everything that you thought you should have is gonna get hate watched. Okay.
You know what's not gonna get hate watched? Freckled dude.
What?
Fast and the Furious.
I'm not even gonna let y'all go into this.
Talk about.
There's no hate. There's no hate watching there.
There's no hate.
There's no hate watching there.
I tell you what, it's just
fun. It's just fun. There's just a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun.
I don't like cars
that much. In space. Pontiac Fiero in space with 2 brothers in it. You're welcome. Okay. Never.
Two of them.
look, the biggest thing that we got, I know they are. I hate being a Star Wars. Yes, because Star Wars fans suck. All right,
Appreciate you, Freckles.
The biggest thing that we, of course, this past week, and it sucks because we have to cover this, but it's something that we, of course, covered to an extensive event because we covered every single episode of X-Men 97, and we loved the entire series. And the biggest thing I think that a lot of people kind of like found is sounded like a glorious trend as far as what Marvel animation could be.
What?
I'm not doing this dominant X-Wing. All right. But the one of the bigger things, Marvel animation was not a thing. If we're talking about less than 5 years ago, when basically this came to fruition, this was kind of like a brainchild of what was basically going to get put out. We've all grew up on DC animation. They was the shit. Marvel basically had nothing in their wheelhouse until we got X-Men 97. And outside of the MCU, when they started Marvel animation, when this project got put together, nobody was really like talking big into it because they were figuring, okay, if Marvel's doing animation, it's probably going to end up being trash anyway. But they put an entire team together. Chase Connolly, who directed a bunch of episodes, Emi Yonemura, Jake Castorina. They did the Newton brothers, who basically did the score. They got the entire cast from the X-Men animated series to do this show. Basically, you know, like this is what, 20 years after the fact, 30 years after the fact of them doing X-Men the animated series.
Yeah,
they all reprise their roles, and then they add on some new voice actors to add kind of like to the
some passed away and all that. Yeah,
right. So when you first heard that, it was like, how are they gonna accomplish this? This is 30 years after X-Men the animated series. There's no way that this is going to actually like bolster a lineup that could make for a formidable show. And then in comes the writers of the show, Beau DeMayo. We knew him as a showrunner on Moon Knight, and of course, he was at one point in time going to write the Blade movie. Yeah. But then they pulled him in to do at one point. But they pulled him in to do this particular project. And once he did this project, you know, it was like, okay, it's a finished project. We're going to put this out. It got announced at San Diego Comic-Con, and then all of a sudden you come to find out that Beau is no longer attached to the project, but in season 1, he's going to get all the writing credits. And you're like, okay, cool. He's still basically on social media doing color commentary, recaps, and everything about the show, about certain things that have happened, maybe a little bit of Easter eggs here and there, giving you all of that. And you're like, okay, the way that he's writing this show for nostalgia purposes, great. 1, 2, and 3 were basically all that. Once we got to episode 5, we got this like glorious with Gambit and basically Genosha going up in fucking flames. And then the rest of the series, I mean, there was laughable moments, of course.
I'm about to make a name for my
Milky Way Ghetto was all over the fucking internet. And by the end of the show, he was like, yo, I cannot wait for season 2. They got Studio Mir, which is the South Korean animation company, to basically do all the animation in this show. I remember when the first little like screenshot got put out, and everybody trashed it. Everybody,
because again, they didn't get threatened yet, and now they get threatened to not see their kids. You're welcome.
We're getting 40 episodes. We're gonna get 40 episodes this season.
but outside of that, you know, there was always just this underlying cloak of mystery around the fact of what basically caused Beau to be put to the back burner for this show, and it never revealed itself. But then we started to see like little tidbits because, of course, X-Men the animated series got nominated for an Emmy. And a couple weeks after that, you know, DeMayo basically said on Twitter that, you know, I still haven't gotten my invite, even though he had writing credits and everything like that. So like that kind of like was the first domino to fall. And then certain things just started to like come out of the woodwork, and by then it was like, oh shit, because Beau and his lawyer accusing Disney of gaslighting and planning illegal, unconsequential items in contracts after he was fired. So they're saying that basically Variety reported having much experience with Disney. The playbook is always the same. Family friendly on the outside, but secretly attempting to plant illegal, unconsequential items in contracts that silence the truth and stop the employer customer from asserting basic constitutional rights. So by Beau's definition, it came up to the fact that, you know, he was putting out some fan art, and of course it was of an LGBT concept, and Disney didn't like that and pretty much started pushing.
Oh wait, Jorge, don't you have that photo? I believe you have that photo, Jorge.
Yeah, he sleeps next to it every night.
Everything screams exactly why. My boy Magneto was flying away in them black underwear. It screams it right there.
Oh my goodness. So basically that type of post basically it was taken on social media during the time of like the gay pride posts that were made in June. So Disney then responded by saying it took the action after the investigation found that DeMayo had committed egregious misconduct during his time on the show, but did not elaborate to the nature of the misconduct initially. But then they said that basically, you know, and this is the thing, it's almost at a point right now where it's Disney's word against Beau's word.
Yes.
And there's no other people saying or confirming exactly what happened. So we know Disney to be the NDA champs of the world. And everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, you better not say a motherfucking thing.
I swear to God.
It's kind of like Kevin Feige with the sniper rifle at filming shoots. Like, it's like, bro, don't you say nothing about this movie. I'll plug one on you. So
I know who your grandmama is.
To be honest, like, what do we feel about this? Because not to say that the show is at stake, because we know the show is going to move forward. It's going to have an episode 2. It's already bolstered to go into season 3. So season 2, season 3 are pretty much already there. They're saying that they've already wiped his writing credits from season 2. Not that they wiped his writing, but they wiped when you wipe the credits, you're taking
They wiped the producing, the executive producer.
Yeah, you're taking the man's money. That's his money.
It's dirty politics.
So how are we feeling about this?
Dirty politics. But I can see this motherfucker walking around. I can see him just being a little extra, bro. Like,
so is this going to go to trial? Do you guys think this is going to go to trial?
I'm not sure if
I can see him being extra, and it can rub people the wrong way. I can see it because why is Magneto in the fucking black drawers, dog? Just
man.
All right, I'm gonna talk some realism.
I can see it being extra in there, like he's just making people feel uncomfortable. I can see that. I can see it. I'm not saying it happened. I would love for him to come on the show and we could talk with him and get his perspective. I'm just saying he might have been a little extra. All right, it might have rubbed some people the wrong way, and he was just probably being himself. And they could have been like, you know what, we're not dealing with that. I'm just saying. And there might be no ill will from him about it. He's probably just acting like himself. Who knows? I don't know. We don't have the details. But Disney and Marvel are saying like he was a little abusive to people, harassment. So I hope that's not the case, bro. Because we ain't trying to have that. But
that's why I look at the situation and be like, when does creativity get pushed aside if you're just a trash ass person?
Good one.
I mean,
Ralphie.
Money talks, right?
I was gonna say that at the end of the day, the money is talking, and not for nothing. If he was the main front runner of the show, and again, he had a heavily influenced. Like, how many times in the industry have we allowed all of this stuff to kind of coexist, and they still get the name? No, but all of a sudden, you get the one black gay dude who happens to be a little bit extra rambunctious. Like I said, you could have just simply just be like, yo, we're gonna put you in your own little thing here. Stay there. Give us the write-in. We're gonna change your name, but stay there. Don't talk to anybody over here. We see it's over.
Well,
but
some of the,
I mean,
some of the allegations,
go
of
ahead.
course, are basically saying he was fired for alleging sending photos of himself in various states of undress to several young staff members.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
These
photos true. Now,
these photos allegedly saw DeMayo wearing superhero costumes and striking sexually suggestive superhero.
But time out. You literally have the whole. And again, I'm not shading anybody. Don't get this in the wrong way, because I know how some of y'all get a little sensitive. But how many of some of the cosplay community be doing them little things and stuff like that? And then, I mean, it's not sexually suggestive. Again, the one time this brother decides on wearing a Cyclops outfit in a Speedo, weird, not my speed. But hey, whatever.
But
brother,
also from
whatever
your context, you're talking about cosplay of something that people do for fun. This is a job.
And he's doing his thing for fun. Maybe that's his hobby. Again, who told him to have an OnlyFans? That's him. But at the end of the day,
also the allegations are that he allegedly groped an assistant and was both emotionally and physically abusive to staff members.
I tried both. I tried to help.
Yeah, listen, that's what I'm talking about, bro. If that's happening, fuck it. They had to get rid of this motherfucker. And then I just wanted to live with that.
That part,
we can't condone that. I tried. But that shit better be true.
I'm sorry.
Because if it's not
true, man, somebody is giving both.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That man deserves to speak his piece. I believe there was the agreement that nobody was supposed to talk about any of this. They was just going to fire him.
And that's how it seemed. It seemed like I don't want to talk about it. They're not talking about it, so we're not talking about it.
Yeah. So I don't know, bro. Like we need more details, but right now I can really look what Jonathan Majors, like, they wasn't trying to hear that shit. We getting rid of this motherfucker.
Oh my god!
If he's acting, if he's crossing the line, right? If he's crossing the line, fuck it. We don't want nothing to do with you.
I mean, at least with Jonathan Majors, I mean, even though there's video proof, he just didn't run fast enough.
Word, that was the weakest run. I would never forgive the way he ran.
Now this motherfucker over there doing speeches, crying over Megan Good,
which is horrible. This is a real downfall here, buddy.
I'm trying to get you. He's held me down.
He's preaching.
Held me down.
Oh my god.
He's gonna be on TV soon.
He ain't had a black woman in 20 years. He out here preaching.
Oh Lord have mercy. This is what he wanted. He wanted that Malcolm Martin Luther King, you know,
man.
Coretta Scott King, right?
He told that woman he wanted her to be his Coretta. He picked the wrong woman to say that to.
Oh man, bro. He came back home to the community, huh?
Yeah, so pretty
That's
much
terrible.
This fact, it's saying that Matthew Chauncey, who was hired to write X-Men 97 season 3 in July of 2024, following DeMayo's exit. So this was like, okay, he's going to have partial season 2 credits, and then pretty much after that fact, it's going to go into Matthew's hands. Yeah, and it's going to be most likely he's going to oversee the rewrites for season 2, which does not have an official release date at this time. So if we remember the cliffhanger from season 1, that the team broke up and that they're all over the place. Yep. From that white woman like Hancock.
Yo, you see? Yo, hold up, bro. That motherfucker Will Smith, every time he got around that woman, bro, the shit was just with the shit, huh?
I can't,
yo, think he couldn't be around her, bro, or he was getting sick. He was losing his power.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
he was getting shot.
Jorge, highlight that comment at the bottom, man, because now we're having a particular trend that's pretty much happening, because not only do we have this whole news with Beau DeMayo, but this is a trend because Bryan Singer was the same motherfucking way. Brett Ratner was the same motherfucking way. He said, "Look, what is it with these talented X-Men directors being molestos, allegedly?" Oh, hold up, Brett Ratner too. Yeah.
Oh my God,
Both
Brett
of them.
Ratner.
Bro,
Yeah,
Brett Ratner, fucking Bryan Singer.
Bryan Singer.
No, you ain't got to see yourself out. Stay here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's why we were talking about it. We were like, no, we don't put past the creative genius that put together these types of shows.
Yeah, we still watch the show.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna watch it. People are gonna talk about X-Men 97 till the day is blue, because we have to now
every day is blue.
We have to come up with the notion. More than one person put this together. You know, whether it was the old X-Men director Larry Houston back in the day who put that show together, whether it was the voice actors who did their motherfucking job.
Yes.
Doing this show.
Yeah.
Whether it was the directors that basically did storyboarding to be damned. We got fucking we got claw tornadoes from Wolverine. Like that shit happened for a reason. The animation in that fucking series was sick.
You're not seeing your kids.
Stop. So I mean, the biggest thing is like putting it past it is like, okay, we now have to have a collective amount of amnesia going into season 2 and season 3, and just understand that this man is not going to be a part of this project anymore. And the artist forever. Because I for one, we're all X-Men fans, and if they're putting out an excellent project, we're going to back it 100%, regardless of when Fox had the X-Men series. We were watching the fuck out of those, even though we knew that partially a couple of those movies was trash. We watched them all. Watched every single one. You know? So if this is the first X-Men related project since Logan that came out, and for this to actually like revamp the popularity and the aura of what the X-Men actually are, I mean, going forth into season 2, season 3, I'm still watching. What's up, Andre? You know, like, I'm still going to watch season 2. I'm still going to watch season 3. I understand.
You're just gonna be disappointed.
Look, man, don't say that.
Too late.
Seriously. Like, I'm really hoping that when we get these we get these series that are coming out, like Matthew Chauncey, okay, they got him basically taking over the pen for season 3. We don't know this man from a can of paint, but we do know some of the projects that he's done. Like he did the What If series, but he did season 2, he did season 1. You know?
No, so, we're in the middle of that, Dre. We're in the middle of that. I was defended.
Season 2 was not like season 1. Season 1 was bananas. So I'm hoping his departure doesn't make the next few seasons like season 4 of the original series. Season 4 and season 5 of the X-Men animated series was
it got weird. Season 5 is horrible, but season 4 was not as good as the first 3 seasons.
4 and 5 were like goddamn, like Beast.
So I feel based off of how you guys are talking about it and based off of our recent findings, we're repeating history.
No, we're not.
It feels like we're repeating history.
Oh shit!
It feels like think about it. Think fucking about it.
I don't want to think
repeat
about
of history.
I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, because that's not good.
No,
I'm trying my hardest, and I hate boxers.
But if you want to repeat history, though, if it is going to repeat, season 2 and season 3 were fire.
Season 2 and season 3 of X-Men animated series were flaming.
Fire. So if we can continue that trend for season 2 and 3, then so be it.
Right. So when we get down to it, they're supposed to basically jump into the pretty much an apocalypse saga in 3 point of views: past, present, and future, different alternate realities. Go ahead, do it, Alfie. I'm just saying. He said Beau went to the books and folded it into the cartoon verse like a perfect origami. If they just go to the books, take the plots, keep with that, it's going to be enjoyable. I believe that. I do.
Yeah.
The one thing that Beau added to season 1 was the soap opera aspect writing of the show. It made quirkiness to the relationships that basically happen in the X-Men series, something that was completely lacking in a lot of shows. Whether it's something that you see in the X-Men comics, it's something that's never really been portrayed in that type of aspect in the X-Men series, movies, or any of the series.
Right.
that's basically what Beau did. He was like, I'm gonna make this shit quirky. There's gonna be funny moments, and it's gonna be like a soap opera. And to be honest, you know, that portion where Magneto's in his drawers might be him too.
It could have been that. It could have been more.
Bro.
Just watching Wolverine.
That's definitely him.
You know, that right there. There's a lot of suspect parts that I realized also.
That you realize outside of Magneto, what else?
It took a while for me to really just kind of like sit there and just, but again, enjoyed the show as much as you could.
Enjoyed the show.
Yeah. You know what? I don't want to get this. This is too far deep of a rabbit hole. Pause. To go through anywhere like that. You know what? I'm gonna step out. Take my stuff.
Well, I think one of the bigger aspects that Beau did in his writing was the exclusion, not the inclusion, but the exclusion of Wolverine in a lot of the storylines.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also, look, he just said that. Beau also stopped the Wolverine show and gave us great Rogue, great Magneto, great Cyclops. The couples, look,
great teamwork.
Best portrayal of Cyclops I've seen in anything.
Let's go all the way there. Like the absence or lack thereof Wolverine on screen really curated
it made the series
the best season. It not just this new series. If you combine the whole story all together, it gave us our best season of these X-Men, right?
Yes.
And it wasn't like we didn't travel with Wolverine to fucking Japan. Nope. We didn't travel with Wolverine.
Wasn't in the woods with that motherfucker finding Alpha Flight. Although I do love Alpha Flight, Mark.
Yeah, that was cool too. Listen, we got all that, but he showed that we can enjoy the X-Men, and it doesn't have to be Wolverine centered, right? It doesn't have to be Wolverine centered.
And the thing is,
Wolverine played his part. Playing coming off the bench. And every time he touched the screen, it was magic. So it was cool.
We understand how popular Wolverine is. Like, everybody understands how popular Wolverine is. Yeah. But the thing is, it also made for the fact that maybe in some sort of form or fashion, in a lot of stories, he's just not necessary.
He's not.
Facts.
He's not.
He's definitely not necessary.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure how people are basically like getting that in there. Also, shout out to everybody watching on X and Twitter. I see we got like 15 viewers already in X right now. You know what I'm saying? So the biggest thing I think going forth, because of course they're going to implement and add a lot of brand new mutants to season 2.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're going into the En Sabanor storyline or that basically that little Chronopolis that was sitting in the background. Is this a Kang storyline or something like that?
Yeah, it's wild, right? Because get a Rama.
The thing is, that's what I'm saying. If you got a storyline, I mean, it's not like Jonathan Majors is going to be playing Kang in the animated series, so it's like,
but he could. Maybe this is his comeback.
Yeah, stop it, Rafi!
It'll be in the What If series on Disney Plus. What if Jonathan Majors?
Yo, are we exclusive in that?
Oh, what if Jonathan Majors didn't mess up?
No.
I'm just saying. There's a possibility there.
They're not doing that.
Maybe they could.
Nah, you know what?
They're not doing it. Cut it
out. You know what? Yeah, just to appease Ralphie, get your boy Vin Diesel out there to voice Kang, man.
Hey.
I am.
Well, no, because it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. He's already Groot. You can't do that. Now Tyrese.
Yes, you can. All he does is
Tyrese or Ludacris are two available. And time out. Tyrese or Ludacris are two available brothers. These two brothers hit space in a Pontiac Fiero.
They did.
I showed y'all how crazy Tyrese looked this week, and we're not doing that.
Okay, then Ludacris. All right, then Ludacris.
What if Jonathan Majors ran fast?
Oh shit!
What did I? I'm telling you. What if he ran fast?
Oh, that man was on a slow.
Go ahead, Bradley. Go ahead.
Like,
just
what was he doing? He could have just been power walking, bro.
I don't know where he's from. I'm not sure where the man is from, but if you put Timberlands on a couple brothers, they do get faster. He wasn't one of them.
He clearly had lugs. He didn't get the check.
He had lugs. He had some lugs.
He had lugs.
Oh my god, bro.
But I mean, to be honest, if we're going by, I like that.
Okay, I mean,
Candyman.
That would be dope. That would be super dope.
Candyman as Kang. I could do Candyman as Kang. Yes.
Yeah, that'd be super dope.
If we're thinking about, okay, this is kind of like an Age of Apocalypse storyline that we're going to go into. And if that's the conclusion of how we're going to build out this series, we're just basically praying from the top of our lungs that Matthew Chauncey does not fuck this up. Because
yeah, man, don't fuck it up.
To bring a lot of people back, and the thing
pressure.
Is, people, but it's not to say that people started to check out, but people started to think, okay, this has been real quiet for too long, and I really love the show, but Beau might have really did something here. They were just saying that in the middle of the season, like the last couple episodes. And that's just basically how it was run. So it's kind of like, if he's to overshadow the many people that were basically consumed in working on this show, regardless of how it was, we have to basically back up everybody else that is a part of the show. If one writer goes away, does it fuck up the show?
Yeah.
And obviously that might not be the case, because if you're following comic book storylines and maybe you're not adding your own little elements to it, maybe you're not directing certain points of how the cinematography is going to work, like, will it be that much of a difference without calling the Milky Way ghetto, or somebody get your bird bitch, like shit like that?
These are things that honestly, I think.
How do you continue that? How do you continue that without
because you can't. Beau, I feel as if had a strong enough presence to be like, you know what? Nah, you're gonna let that shit happen. He gonna say however he said it. You're gonna have somebody who come in new, and they're gonna say, nah, we don't need you saying it. He's like, oh, okay, boss. Yeah, we're gonna switch it. It's gonna be a yes man situation. And we're gonna watch it and be like, oh, that was a yes man situation. He didn't feel comfortable saying ghetto or something like that. He didn't feel comfortable. There's no compelling. Meanwhile, Beau, again, standing there on top of the cliff with the speedos on, was probably looking, and he said, you know what? We're gonna let Magneto be powerful. He's somebody with aura. I want aura only with
in
cold weather.
Not
Go ahead.
Facts. What he do in them draws?
He did not have boxer briefs on. I hate to break that to you.
My fault.
What he do in them draws? How did he what he do?
You're gonna have a yes man situation.
You made it fact to make it a 360 view.
Yeah. We're gonna have a yes man situation.
Well, that's the thing, Mark. We just spoke on that a little bit ago. I guess the question is, what specifically was Beau's magic, and who on the team paid attention? We got to give it to him. He added that soap opera aspect of having romantically charged relationships a part of this show, and also giving into the fact of how he made it kind of like quirky for a lot of the characters on the show. So the thing is, you take away that and you have a simplistic storyline, a simplistic plot written in based on an X-Men comic book. If you're going in the Age of Apocalypse, maybe you delve off maybe like a couple times to shit that you don't really understand, but it still gets you to the same point. Because the way that season 1 cliffhanger, you're going to have 3 viewpoints. Are they going to continue with that?
Oh, I got an idea.
What?
Yo, so maybe season 2 is not going to be Age of Apocalypse, but maybe the events and everything that's happened, they're going to blah, 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 blah. They're going to try to look. They might try to fix Apocalypse in the past, right? And that shit goes to shit. And when they come back, it is Age of Apocalypse, bro. And season 3 will be Age of Apocalypse. Like that whole like just like how he took over Marvel for 6 months, it's gonna happen in season 3. Season 3 will be Age of Apocalypse. This is the setup. I can see that happening, bro, because they're doing like one group's in the future, one group's in the past. Like they're gonna try to like do some shit to make sure Apocalypse doesn't even happen or some shit, right?
Right.
And that shit. may fuck up, and now they come back to a different reality. They come back to their reality has changed when they come back from the past and the future, and then season 3 happens. And season 3 is the
That's a good idea. You know what that arc sounds like? That arc sounds like an anime.
No, on some real shit.
That sounds like an anime.
They're doing too much. They thought they saved the day. Oh yeah, we no more apocalypse. Come back. Apocalypse running the whole motherfucking world, bro.
And look, also is Xavier actually Cassandra? And no, this is from the new X-Men series because they're going to go into Grant Morrison's suits.
That's so unnecessary.
Plots.
That's so unnecessary.
And that's the thing. If they're in 3 viewpoints, why even go into the suits? Where the fuck they getting them suits?
Yeah, who's making the suits?
Who's making the suits?
We don't need those suits. We got them in Dark Phoenix. Like we're good. X-Men Dark Phoenix.
Like, and they were but really also about suits. We have to look at the fact that even the aftermath of this whole thing, like how could it relate to the fact of Beau DeMayo's next project? Because say, for instance, a spot like DC, who had somebody of a similar fashion, James Gunn, who got let go because of some shit, and then basically was like, all right, cool, I'm just going to be the head of DC.
I'm just going to go to DC, and then Marvel brought him back. DC,
and I'm gonna I'm gonna just do projects over here.
Yeah, and then Marvel ultimately brought him back for the last card.
They did. They
brought Jonathan, are you listening, Jonathan? You need to go to DC and then do some shit over at DC.
He could be Green Lantern.
He could absolutely be John Stewart. Yes, he could.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
There you
That's
go,
right.
Jonathan.
He can do that. Beau DeMayo can write the shit.
Woo!
Let Beau DeMayo write a motherfucking. Let's get let him write for like Nightwing or something, bro.
Oh man, he gonna have
let him write for Nightwing.
First off, wait, I'm gonna stop you. I have to stop you right there. You're gonna let Beau DeMayo write for a man named Dick.
Hey yo, pause.
He'll love it.
All right.
All right. He'll love it. What the fuck? He'll love it.
We got this.
Dick Grayson, written by Beau DeMayo.
Bro, he's probably excited thinking about it. Let him cook.
If they let him cook Nightwing,
or let him, let him do a pairing of Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn. He could probably write the fuck out of that.
He could probably write the fuck out of that. Absolutely.
I'm telling you, you gotta.
Trademark.
I'm being serious. Like, think of the characters in DC who he can fuck around with, and just that's why I said Nightwing without Batman. Like, let's get Nightwing.
Thank you, Dre.
Right? You wild as fuck, yo. But think about it, Dre. Think about it.
No, go ahead. Cook. Go ahead.
We want him to cook. Like, we want him to cook. So give him characters.
I want him to get work, and if he can do it in another realm of comic books, if he has to go to DC, absolutely. Pick him up.
Or if they do a Titans movie, let him write the Titans movie. Yo, I'm
do it for OnlyFans and let OnlyFans produce it.
See, you gotta fuck it up, bro. I was on a roll, goddammit. I was on a motherfucking roll. You want to bring the OnlyFans out and shit? But I'm saying, what if he did get Titans, bro? We saw the Titans show. Like, I like the Titans show. So
did you like the Titans show?
I liked it. It was fun. I liked it. It was fun.
Give me more Red Hood. Who is Red Hood?
So let him.
I didn't like that Red Hood arc.
Let him write. He would do a better job with Titans.
He would do a better. I think he would do a better job with that.
Yeah, so let him get look at the characters, yo. You get a Raven, you get Nightwing, you get fucking Boy. Yeah, like come on, bro. Let him cook. It's almost like X-Men, right? I'm just saying it's not Justice League. It's not the Avengers.
No.
So you let him do another team. Right, and get the dynamics of everybody in the Titans.
See, you look what you're doing. He's like the fan art he can make for Nightwing alone.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, he would be excited. He'll write some shit up too, bro. He'll write some shit up.
I'm with it. Just know. I'm with it. I think that's the avenue.
I think he'd write the shit out of Teen Titans.
He'll go up to Starfire and be like, "Yeah, they call me Mr. Grayson. You can call me Dick for short." Like he'll write some shit, and then it would sound dope if he wrote it though, right? And he would emphasize the dick.
All right, I'm out.
Yo, all right. I forgot my stuff. I'm gonna catch y'all. Because this man
is crooked right now.
No, yeah, all of a sudden Nightwing's doing this shit. He don't even got no goddamn powers. He's just doing this in a robe. He's just doing this in a robe. And no draws, because it's going
because it's gonna be on OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's going to be on Skinemax. It's going to be on Skinemax, Jorge. And then Nightwing's just going to be in a robe with no draws and just go.
Oh my god!
It's about to blow this earth up.
Oh man, bro. Nah, but I'm serious. Let him cook in DC. I mean,
to be honest, I think he would do absolutely fire doing
let him
DC
cook.
projects.
Him, Jonathan Majors, go over there and go cook, bro. Go cook. DC needs it. Go cook.
DC does need it.
That's what you need, DC.
And DC does lack good writing.
Yeah, so why not bring him? Why not bring Jonathan Majors, who could act his ass off, right? And fucking just go do the universe, bro. Go do the universe. You take Beau DeMayo, you take Jonathan Majors. We're gonna keep Henry Cavill and Marvel, so he can be the next Wolverine.
That part.
We'll keep him.
Cavalry.
Right?
You're getting great
retainer.
His 10 seconds on screen was fantastic. Fantastic, bro.
Hugh Jackson's set for the next 3 movies. So
no, but he's gonna do Secret Wars and shit. So he's gonna be out after that. We need someone in the sacred timeline to be Wolverine. And then said Calverine, bro.
You imagine Jackman gets killed. He gets killed in Secret Wars, and then Calverine pops out of a fucking portal.
Respawn. Different skin.
Respawn, like Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah. Yo, word up. Yo, that motherfucker. The line he delivered sound like a Wolverine, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like a Wolverine. You were just leaving.
And with that trade, you get again a magnificent writing. Okay.
Yes.
Magnificent writing. Okay. Yeah. And not for nothing. Okay. Not for nothing. He's a decent actor. If he doesn't have a white woman around him.
But look, before Jonathan Majors got in his trouble, this man was on the echelon. He was on an elevator.
Yeah, he was cooking,
speeding towards the stratosphere.
Well,
all that trouble.
To piggyback off your point, that motherfucker, I told y'all last week, that motherfucker had it in his contract that he could be the only Kang. He had to have some type of clout to be like, nah, y'all not having another variant of Kang.
He was
only going to be me. They're all going to look like
Council Kangs.
Yeah,
he picked some good films to back up that, he had
really good films.
Yes.
He just did
again Creed.
Yeah.
Creed was magnificent.
And Lovecraft.
Yep, yeah, the Lovecraft, Last Black Man in San Francisco. He did all this shit.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like
he was on a journey. He said,
bring him to DC, bro. Bring him Beau DeMayo and send him to DC, bro, so we can get more content.
Word. Dude managed to adapt Inferno, Madeline Jean, and actually avoided assassinating Scott Summers' character. That alone is Emmy Eisner level work. Look, we give him that credit. This season was flames.
Yes.
That's why, if he's not working for Marvel, we would love to see him in DC.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
It messed him up. Yes, she did. All right, Jorge, let's see what these comments looking like.
Word. That's a nice little segue. Shout out to that.
Here's the show question.
Uh-huh.
Beau DeMayo controversy ruined X-Men for
good. To be honest, I hope
he crying. Is he crying or sweating in this?
No, he's sweating. And then sweating because of his job, not because he saw Magneto.
Nope. Go to DC, Bo.
He's the one that undressed Magneto.
Facebook. Oh Lord.
Here we go.
So he couldn't keep his Cyclops in his pants. Got
gnarly.
It. Wow.
Oh, that's gnarly.
Wow.
Gnarly, bro. Holy
Cyclops.
Oh,
what the fuck?
All right, here we go.
All right, go ahead. Another horny pervert canceled. Wow.
Oh, so
that Bryan Singer, Brett Ratner. Damn. Okay. It would explain his mysterious firing and why Disney did not want the world to know that this kind of behavior was taking place in his studio. They have said officially that they did an internal investigation that led to his firing. It checks out. it's all going to come out now because apparently DeMayo can't shut up. That's true.
Yeah,
it's a real shame. The show was perfect. All right,
That's a good comment.
Shutting the fuck up is free.
Yep.
If you shut the fuck up, shit won't go down. That's all. That's also true. That's very true. That's a good comment.
It's a great comment. She did great comment.
Great. Thank you, Daniela.
Great comment.
Fucking A, man. We can't fucking have anything. Nothing. Next up, we trying to cancel the fucking X-Men because of that fucking asshole. And I haven't even got to see the episode 1 yet. She said, relax.
You know what? I felt every word that Johnny. I
did, because that's how I felt initially when it was like
that energy.
He's not coming back for season 2. I felt that. Because after watching like the first 5 episodes, I was like, fuck, this dude's like not coming back at all. This sucks.
All right.
Keep your dick to yourself.
Whoa.
Yeah,
whoa.
That's true.
That is true. But I don't find him attractive, and he comes off as a creep, and he has mega levels of narcissism. Show is better without his toxicity.
Ooh.
Time out. Before we even go, I didn't think we needed to reference that first point to say he's not an attractive man. I don't think you need to let
I don't need
because now
Facebook. It's Facebook.
Is it Facebook?
Yeah, but still, I'm just saying that out loud. You don't gotta worry about that, brother. I got that.
Now I had to ask another, like, well, how are you leaning, my good brother?
Because now I have to question that. But you know what? That's another story for another day.
I do not need that music when we're talking about this.
No, please no.
Jesus.
Next
ones.
All right, here we go. All right.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
What?
The Magneto seeds.
Bro. Oh, that's probably exactly how it happened, bro. That's probably exactly how it happened.
Oh my God. He was like, look, this is how he's gonna look. He's gonna look like this.
Oh no. He talks like he was there.
He was there.
You're like, he's not hurt for real.
Oh man. All
right, next one, Jesus Christ.
All right, here we go. All right, we got. All right, so all right, cool.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
This all feels very familiar. No, I don't think it's on that level, though, man.
It's not the same. Bro.
I don't think it's the same.
It's not the same, bro. It's not the same.
Anyone who had any hopes for DeMayo getting rehired can forget about that now. It's truly feels like he's starting to. That's the thing. Shutting the fuck up is free. This shit has relatively quiet. This shit was relatively quiet until his latest string of tweets.
Yeah.
Once they didn't give him an invite to the Emmys, that's when all this shit started to come out.
His ego, his ego got the best of him, bro. His ego got the best of him. He just can't. Fuck it. I need my motherfucking credit. I need to be seen. That's him, and that's why I can say, like, I could see him being uncomfortable at the workplace. I can see it happening. I'm just
not
saying.
for nothing. Maybe this might have been also for the betterment, because again, how many times have you realized people use that Emmy platform to start ranting about the most?
They don't want that either. Because if he's doing that now because he didn't get his invite yet or ever, that motherfucker probably get up there and be like, all right.
Yeah. He said that.
Kevin Feige, I know you're cool, but I'm not even gonna let you finish.
He said that ego and them roids. Come on, yeah.
Oh man.
All right, here we go.
Testosterone levels.
No. Next one. He said, "Well, X-Men '97."
No. It did. Good job, Emmanuel. Thank you. Someone had to be the one to say it.
Ralph, you can't be thinking like that. We need our X-Men.
Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that.
I'm just telling repeat of history.
He's a predator.
He might be.
Yeah, that's.
We don't know yet.
Could be.
But he might be.
So he's a Jedi?
Oh
Wow.
man, they're pedos and they're definitely predators. You're
if it's
right.
true that he signed an NDA and then that's the thing. That's the thing. Disney don't play with these NDAs, man.
Yeah, and he didn't want it to come out. Like, and maybe you gotta think he was probably banking on they don't want this kind of fucking, they don't want the bullshit to come out.
Yeah.
They don't want to. They don't want that negative press. So yeah, give me my Emmy invite. And they were like, nah, fuck that.
No,
we're tired of your shit. This is what happened.
And the thing is, he's saying everything on social media, so it's like, bro, I say it again. Shutting the fuck up is free. Yeah. You won't lose money if you shut the fuck up. Well, it was good while it lasted. Oh my god. I haven't seen Sinbad in a while. I was wondering what's he's been up to.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Oh, that's gnarly.
Shout out to Sinbad. He had a stroke, man.
Yeah, man.
I love Sinbad, bro.
But that's funny.
That's funny as hell.
That's funny, bro.
That's hilarious. He said, for all the peeps back in Disney, remember they are currently claiming in court that that by using Disney Plus, you surrender your trial rights if they kill loved ones. What?
All right.
That sounds.
I need more information on that. Yeah, I need more information on that.
That's a deep cut.
I love me some conspiracy.
Sounds like my I need more right there. That sounds like
whoever dropped that comment, please elaborate. I want to know more.
He said when Disney saw how much money the show made, they knew they had the upper hand. It was like, yeah, Beau, push that shit aside.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a new writer.
Damn.
Look, he talking like he know him. He said DeMayo is a
we don't have enough time on the show for this.
He said DeMayo is a gaslighting toxic piece of shit who has been fired from other projects for the exact same problematic behavior while he was working for Marvel. He's trash and obsessed with attention. Without the X-Men and Marvel affiliation, his social media engagement plummeted. So Toxic Trash Man became desperate for attention and has nonstop tweeted about X-Men 97, going as far as to take sole credit for the decision making and for creating X-Men 97, as if he made the characters and came up with all the identities all by himself. He's absolute trash, and the floodgates have been opened. Watch Disney release the other writers from NDAs to allow them to voice their grievances with DeMayo. Now that last paragraph, they start talking.
It's over. It's over.
Well, that's what they
paid to talk.
That's the thing. We don't know what they're going to say.
Yeah.
Or what narrative they want to push.
Exactly.
This honestly, he needs to shut the fuck up because he might get blackballed.
Right.
Yeah.
He might get blackballed, and then you're not working, bro.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And we want you to at least go to DC, bro. We want you to go to DC.
We want you to get some work.
I did. Yep. I did, Drake. Yep. I did.
Yep.
All right. Last Facebook comment before we proceed to Instagram.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Okay. So I don't care just as long as we finally get to see Rogue's
Warthog.
Oh my God. Y'all could. I thought we were.
Linda.
I thought.
Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. This is you saying this?
Over this.
Yeah,
I thought we were over this.
Linda, motherfucking freak.
I thought we was over this. I legitimately thought we got past this. Did we get it?
Proceeding to
IG. God,
to IG now. And shout out to X. We got 30 viewers on X right now.
Yeah, shout out to X, man. I see all y'all climbing and everything like that. Yeah. God damn. Right. Did we have to get Linda to make a comment like that?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Linda, freak.
Linda is tripping.
James, Morpheus is gay in X-Men 97. Did y'all notice?
No, we didn't notice at all. Had not a clue. Did you notice?
Did we notice what? What was the question?
He said, look and read it. It said Morpheus gay in X-Men 97. Did y'all notice? I said,
of course we
like,
noticed.
No, I had no clue.
Actually,
bro.
We don't. Yeah. We
like
shit, he's in love with Wolverine.
Like,
know that.
Bro, come on, bro. Like, did you not watch the series? Of course.
Yeah.
That man was dreaming about it.
Joe was a banger. He isn't the only one to praise for that. It will probably continue to be good.
We hope so.
And that's the thing. On it. We send, of course, as we continued on early on in the program, we gave praise to the directors of the show, the showrunners for the show, Studio Mir, who did the amazing animation on the show, and every single voice actor who did a bang up job. one writer is not going to kill the show.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
well,
Well,
I'm not saying it won't. It has the possibility, but I think
it sounds like you're losing faith. It sounds like you're losing a little bit of faith.
No, he was
a repeat of history.
It's possible. Like, let's not act like it's not possible. It's possible, but I don't. I want to say they'll be all right.
Okay.
Yeah. Elon Musk is about to pay for this man's lawyer to and destroy Disney. Word, Jake? Nah, he's black and gay. Elon hates both. Damn.
Dre.
Oh,
God.
Dre
on some shit. Dre ain't playing around.
Whoa, Dre.
Damn,
Dre ain't playing around.
Dre coming back with the hammer. He said, I'm glad he's gone. He wrote a good season, but he neglected Storm. He's too obsessed with Magneto.
He gave Storm
Storm 2 episodes.
Yeah.
2 whole episodes.
She got an episode and a half
for herself.
Yeah.
And she was, and again, we knew what
she was missing from some of the biggest fucking fights in the whole.
Yeah, but she had her own arc.
She had her own arc.
She had her own arc herself.
She had her own arc.
She was getting her groove.
She got way more action than Wolverine did.
The first episode, she was like the closer because she came up and just cleaned up shit.
Yeah, they were like, all right, it's time. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, here we go.
All right. Season 2 will be what, Eli?
Yeah.
Is there like is
that a Kang will return for Ant-Man and Quantumania? What? I have no idea what the controversy involved, but the show was divisive propaganda at its finest.
Whoa!
The character of
what
Morph
are we doing?
was hijacked. No.
What?
I'm pretty sure Rogue reaffirmed the agenda. One of the episodes when she referred to Morph as them as a whole, X-Men 97 shouldn't have been crapped out. Best of all, people shouldn't be promoting it in any way, form, or fashion. But instead, we are really?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you're doing too much, man.
Yeah.
You're doing too much. And for the Go ahead, Ralphie. No. Because I feel like you're going to say something way better than I am. Go ahead.
I'm not. I was going to say something completely worse. I appreciate when Ken comments. I'm going to be. It's so on brand. It's so villainous.
Does he work for the government?
It's so villain-esque that honestly, I wait for comments to show up from him because I know it's going to be something so left that you're just going to have to be. You got to hate it. You're just going to hate it. But that's
is this somebody you work with?
No,
you stay with these arch nemesis.
But it's just an arch. It's just what?
Yes, arch nemesis. He said when she turns glass in episode 1, and when she gets her powers back in episode 7, throughout the entire finale, she was pushed to the side. She should have been one of the main players. Okay, I'll give you that fact, but I can't say that she was gone completely.
She had her own arc.
She did have her own arc. I did miss her in the bigger moments. As a matter of fact, if you look at one of our shorts, we talked about the fact that we were looking for Storm in some of the bigger battles, like the fights.
Yeah,
but she had her own arc. Well, he even sent his workers nude poses for the show for reference.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could have got weird over there, bro.
This is what Magneto should look like.
So Magneto hanged up is probably an example of the reference.
This is what Magneto.
I'm telling you.
Bastion was literally over his lap, shaving him. Okay, that's probably what he really. Bastion was over his lap.
To him, talking gently.
Yeah, here we go. Got some more.
Up, Dre.
Andre, I have nothing bad publicly to say bad about either side because we don't know the truth. I just hope Bo gets a new gig soon. Namely, DC.
That's what we say.
DC,
baby.
DC, Dre.
DC needs him. DC needs him.
As a matter of fact.
Here we go.
Hold on.
Here we go.
There's a particular gay character in DC that is a fucking nightmare of a character that he could possibly do. Oh, you know what? Hold on, this is right on
name drop or something.
No, put it up. Yeah, I read he was causing drama on the set with the crew, that it wasn't about his Instagram OnlyFans, which you think about it. Which, if you think about it, when you're in such a position, you shouldn't be creating an OnlyFans, but it is what it is. He did a great job.
There you go.
That's a decent comment,
man. That's a good comment.
Last one. Here we go.
I don't care about any of this stuff. I just want good stories.
Word.
I respect that. I respect it.
That's
respect
right to the point. Right to the point.
I respect it. For the record,
Mhm.
Ralphie does have his own rogue gallery.
Yeah, bro. Rogue gallery.
He's on the level of Spider-Man and Batman at this point.
Bro, Apollo and Midnighter for DC.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Because Midnight and Apollo are two LGBT characters.
Yeah,
Nightmare, literally, Midnighter is a fucking nightmare of a character. Like he's like violent as shit.
I mean, and that's why, honestly, that's why I said he should do the Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy.
He could do that too.
He can make that
because of the quirks that he gave with like the soap opera context and everything like that in a relationship. He could do that too.
I feel like he can make that cook, man. Yeah.
I'm just too excited for season 2. I think it's going to be better than season 1. What
I love it.
The thing is, they taking his credits away, but do they take away the writing on? And I know they're doing.
No, they can't do. No. He's keeping the writing credit. He lost the producing credit.
The producing credit. So it's like midway, we're going to realize that like some of that writing that he put in halfway through the
something is different.
Back to the Wolverine show.
Man.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
That is exactly.
You were just leaving.
All you're gonna see is the beginning of an episode is gonna be meanwhile in the woods of Canada. Shit, here we go.
All season.
All season. Wolverine walking around in some place where his ass don't need to be.
Yep, probably getting his ass whooped.
Alpha Flight pops out of nowhere. Puck fucking does a barrel roll into his chest. There it is.
Oh man. That's funny.
But I mean, shoot, man. I feel like the season 2, season 3 could be it. But that's the show, baby.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for commenting.
Thank you guys for joining in today. Yes, Magneto.
Thank you.
Thank you. Feel free to check us out every single Monday on YouTube, X, Twitch, Facebook. Thank you guys for the comments and everything like that. I mean, look, when X-Men 97 season 2 hits, we will be covering that shit from top to bottom. Just you know that now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So look out for that. We're sad to see him go. We hope that he gets another gig. He did an excellent job on season 1.
Ralphie's using one of his timeouts.
Go ahead.
Yeah, where did this Robin Spider-Man nonsense come from? I don't recall ever saying something like, where did that come from? It's so left. I wasn't ready for that.
What?
Ralph, what you talking
about?
What
the fuck are you
talking
about?
What you talking about, Ralph?
I just wanted to shut it. I just wanted to shut it down. I just wanted to sit there and say, "Party nerds, go."
Go ahead, say it.
Are you on drugs?
A little bit. Party nerds, go.